Hey guys, I'm glad y'all are joining us today, and I want you to know that basically this is going to be a how-to video to hunt alligators in Arkansas. That's where we are, but literally if you have to hunt them by the same rules that the Arkansas Game and Fish have us to hunt them, man, this is how you would hunt them everywhere. So y'all stick around, kind of watch how we lay out in the boat, who all's with me, and watch how this thing pans out. Hey guys, it's Wes from Arkansas Extreme Outdoors, and I'm going to tell you, y'all have no idea how excited I am to be right here, right now. I'm in Lake Village, Arkansas. Man, it seems like Arkansas Extreme Outdoors takes me all over the state of Arkansas. And man, I want y'all to know, this is Clay, this is his buddy Keith, and this is Chris. Man, Chris is with Southern Lifetimers, big fishing show. Yep. And man, I'll tell you what I'll do. In the description down below, I'll put a link so that y'all can check him out. Man, if you like watching fishing content, this dude right here is the real deal. I watch it. He's who I'm watching if I'm not out here actually doing some filming like this. So, with that being said, guys, Clay drew a tag for an alligator permit, and we've assembled this team together to see if we couldn't get out there and get this thing done. And until this afternoon, none of us really knew each other than just on the phone or watching each other on YouTube. So to me, it's funny how the good Lord brings us together sometimes, and you know, and I hope we get to be good friends. I hope this isn't the only time that we get together, and man, every time we watch this, man, I'm going to be excited about it all over again. So, man, thanks for asking me to come.
I want to thank both of y'all for helping me out on this. Like, when I realized I drew the tag, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I found both of y'all's videos on YouTube, and I reached out to y'all, and y'all was gracious enough to help me.
Yeah, we didn't have y'all, we'd be down here in this swamp probably lost, not knowing what we're doing. We'd be down there trying to do something. So we appreciate y'all, because it's gonna be a lot better with, you know, your expertise and yours too.
Yes, sir.
Especially, you know, in the lay of the land. Stuff changes, especially when you get out somewhere at night.
Oh yeah. All right. So Chris, what we got going on here, Clay and Keith, is we're gonna get in front of the boat. This area that we're going into, Chris is most familiar with, so he's going to get us to the part of the lake where he's seen the biggest alligators, the heaviest, densest population, which gives Clay, which gives you obviously the best chance of taking one.
Yes.
And when we get back here, we'll kill the big motor, we'll drop the trolling motor, we're just going to start moving slow. We'll use light, you know, to kind of look. I don't know if you've seen alligators' eyes kind of glow red. A lot of times it's hard to tell exactly how big that alligator is by just looking at eyes. Sometimes we're going to have to ease up and look down in there and see. Clay, this is your hunt, so when you see the one you want, you call it. They got to be 4 foot. I know you're kind of hoping to hold out for a bigger one. I hope you get that. Once we get into where the alligator's going to be, I'll be up in the front of the boat running the trolling motor, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to flip this light upside down. I'm going to hold it down close to the water, and I'm going to kind of let the light reflect off the water back up, and I'm not going to put the light directly on it. I am going to try to take the boat straight through using the trolling motor. As I do that, and he gets closer, you go ahead with the harpoon, and you go ahead and get up there beside me and get ready to do what you have to do. The signal that he's close enough, or if it looks like he's fixing to sink and you need to go ahead and take a shot, I'll turn this light right on. I'm going to give you as much to look at as you can look at, and I'll kind of back up out of your way and let you do your thing, and then drive that thing home when you do. Now, we did put this on it, you know, earlier today. You and I went ahead and put a noodle on it.
Help it float.
Yeah, because this does not float. We know this does not float. We tested it. And the idea is if you have to throw it, it'll float back up, and we can reuse, you know, we want to be able to reuse it again. All right. So that's kind of the deal, and I'll show you how this works. This is where you come in. So one thing we don't want is we do not want this rope getting tangled up, and we dang sure don't want it around nobody's feet or around anything inside this boat that could cause us to, you know, if it gets wrapped around a leg and that gator takes off, a leg goes in the water with the gator. So it's tangled now, but this is going to be kind of what you've got going on. and you'll just kind of stand beside Clay and help him. And the way this fits on here, this broadhead, is it's just going to slide down on the tip of this. We're going to take painter's tape. It's what I've got, and I think you said you had some. We're going to wrap this maybe one time, maybe two times. We may pull up here and wrap it a couple times right here. If you need to move further up, if you would, just take your hand and hold it on it. And of course, you can feel the weight. As soon as you stab him, that's going to come off in the gator and stick. You're still going to be holding the pole. And at that point, your job is to make sure that this line gets out of my boat and that float gets thrown out. All right?
So I'm just beating line.
Well, yeah, just if you have to, you can just lay it over in the water. Just get it out of the boat. I don't want it in the boat.
Get it all out of the boat.
All out of the boat. All right. Once we get that knocked out, Chris, we can turn every light we got on at this point. You know, now we got something. We got him on one of our broadheads in him.
Right.
Clay's going to reload. Put another roll of tape around that. Get ready for the second one. And you or I one will end up grabbing hold of this, as you can see here. I'm sorry, you're wrapping it up. Yeah. If you can see right here, Clay and I have marked 10 foot, and we've marked 5. So as you're pulling, he'll be kind of pulling, but you're just going to be easing him up. We don't want to rip it out of him. When he gets to 10, just let us know, or if I'm doing it, we'll let you know we're at 10 foot.
Yes.
And then once we get to 5, that's when you need to start getting that camera back around there, because it's fixing to get fun again.
Okay.
Like,
as soon as
you may have to do it a time or two to get them.
Yeah, to get him up there.
Yeah, don't fight them. It's not like a complete fight.
Yeah.
To get him. Just if he starts to make another run, let him go.
Yeah, let him go. We just don't want to rip this out of him. But that's going to lock in him pretty good. That's pretty heavy cable. When you get the second shot, take the second shot. I know that Clay already knows this, so I'm just sharing it kind of as a how-to.
Right.
You cannot stab this into their back. It'll tear this all up, and it will not stick. You're going to have to come in from the side in that soft tissue between his front leg and his back leg. That's what you're looking to hit when you put it in there. Once we get 2 of them in him, me and you are going to do our best to both of us grab hold of the rope. Go ahead and get your shotgun out, get everything ready, get it loaded, get ready to dispatch him. Me and you're going to do the best we can to just ease him up to the top of the water, and without sticking your shotgun down in the water. There's a triangle right on the back side of his head, and you're gonna dispatch him. And then once he goes limp, beyond the celebrating,
Right.
we're gonna hold his mouth shut. Just for giggles, we're gonna wrap a couple rolls of tape around his mouth, and then we'll roll him up in the boat, and we'll roll on back to the house.
Right.
So that's kind of
Get us a good picture.
that's kind of what's that's kind of, you know, it's kind of a how-to, because I know that while we're sitting here and you guys may have done this before, there may be somebody out there watching that hadn't. They may draw a tag next year. I hope they call you, because you know we've done it and we kind of know what's going on, and we can help out that way. But man, I'm excited, and I can't wait. We're allowed to get in the water, guys, at 30 minutes after dark. I think you said the time of that was
7:41.
Yeah.
We ain't putting the boat in there until 7:41.
Yep.
I'm thankful that y'all decided to contact me, and like I said, I'm pretty confident we'll see some gators. I hope we see a big one, a really big one. I'm confident we will see some gators.
Yep, I feel that way too.
And just from us, we want to thank y'all too, because you got the expertise on it. You're the one that's going to put us where we need to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, guys, we fixing to spray down with off. These mosquitoes around here are about the size of hummingbirds.
They already getting me.
I know, and they'll carry us off. So the next time y'all see us, it's going to be dark. Man, we're going to have a spotlight on, and we're going to be looking for a set of red glowing eyes. Chris is going to put us on them. Clay going to stick them. Keep going to reel them in. Y'all stay with us.
All righty.
got him. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, you didn't get it.
No.
You need to fight.
Damn.
Come on, baby.
Got him that time.
You ain't got it. Ain't nothing on there.
Is it still on there?
I don't know. We're gonna take a look. Yep. It's still in there.
Hold on.
You getting?
Man, I'm surprised we got a second with him.
I know. He's gonna get weary here in a minute.
Did it bend it?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
hit him in the
it's
back.
back.
So we played that video back in slow motion, and you can see that when the harpoon was thrown, the tip of that harpoon hit that gator. I mean, almost right square in the back. Guys, there's a spot there you cannot penetrate. And we knew that we did it after we retrieved it because the whole tip of the harpoon that we threw had been bent. When you hit that part, I mean, it's solid as rock. And man, I can only imagine what Clay was feeling as he threw. I mean, man, your anticipation, your excitement, your adrenaline is absolutely flowing. Because I mean, how many opportunities in life do you get to go on a good alligator hunt? And when you do get there, and the alligator is right there in front of you, and everything starts to pan out, I think I could hear his heart beating. I could feel my heart beating because I mean, we're literally within just a few feet of this great big alligator. And so, man, my heart went out when he threw that, and I realized that thing hadn't stuck. We played it back in slow motion, and we saw it. I want you to know my heart went out to Clay. Clay, you keep your head up, bud, because that was good. I'm telling you, I thoroughly enjoyed that. One of the things that had happened on this trip is, guys, we were working with a full moon. I mean, it was just about near full. We had pretty good early success that night of getting up on some gators, finding a few big ones that we could get close to. Actually, we struck at one pretty early right off the boat ramp, and then we struck at the same one twice, which I could not believe he let me get that close to him 2 times a little bit later. Now, that was early in the night. The moon had not got right above us. If you notice, I'm holding the spotlight right down next to the water in front of the boat to try to keep any reflections of that boat from being able to be seen by the alligator. I truly believe that once that moon got up over us, probably midnight, 1 o'clock, guys, we were just, I mean, our silhouette probably glowed. We saw lots of alligator, but we had the toughest time trying to get on them. As soon as we found one, hit them with a spotlight and started toward them, man, they were gone. And if we got within 25 foot of them, they would sink and just disappear. And we chased a bunch of them and couldn't get on them. Now, this hunt isn't over because unfortunately I had an obligation and couldn't stick with them the second night. But Michael Ball is on his way down there, and Michael Ball's got experience with this. And man, I am looking forward to getting a picture sometime in the middle of the night of a big alligator. Y'all stick tight. Let's see what Michael can do with Clay, Keith, and Chris.
All right, so what I've done is so Wes couldn't be here again tonight, so I come to kind of take his place. And what I done was I brought my harpoon, that one that we use all the time in the past couple of years, and it's just a little bit longer, and maybe that'll help us get that little bit of distance on him and close the deal. And I just got one question: have any of you guys ever had gator on a stick? That's what we want to have tonight. We want to have gator on a stick. So y'all don't go nowhere because it's finna get exciting. Ain't that right?
That's right.
All right. All right, y'all stay tuned.
Burnt my hand. It's 2 right-hand gloves. He's running the flame around.
No, stick it. Got him? All right, now. here. Let me hold him. Get the gun. Get the gun. Just put it right in the back of his head. He's fixing. Hang on. Hang on. Hey, done.
That's how you get it done.
All right.
So after last night, I really wasn't gonna be picky, and he looked like he was about 7 to 8 feet. So I decided to stick this one, and first shot I got him perfectly right off the scoots.
Awesome.
It's a dream come true to be able to get out in the outdoors and accomplish goals like this.
So are you videoing?
Yes, sir.
Hey Wes, I just gave your broom handle away. We're trying to help somebody get off their bucket list of alligator, so we're gonna give them some of our equipment.
We appreciate it.
These fellows from Desark, man, they might not even have a broom handle for sale over in Desark. I don't know.
What's your names?
Marvin Lloyd,
Brad DeVore.
Okay, Marvin Lloyd and Brad DeVore
Y'all don't mind being
Okay.
on YouTube, do you?
No,
from Desark, Arkansas.
Well, y'all have to tell us how to get to it.
y'all all know the Lord is your Savior.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Great, that's
Absolutely.
good.
Hey,
All of you?
last night these guys had the
Yes, sir.
pastor of the Cowboy Church with them.
That's
I'm
right.
actually a pastor
Yeah.
of a church
Are
myself.
you really?
Yeah.
Where at? What's the
Bradford,
name?
Arkansas.
Bradford.
Mount
Okay.
Carmel Missionary
That's
Baptist Church.
part of the reason why Mr. West didn't make it tonight. He got to preach
Yeah,
in the
you
morning.
had to
Well,
preach in the morning. Yeah.
I knew I got this tag, and I asked the church, hey, can I have Sunday off, this Sunday off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I can't get off work tomorrow night, so I'm gonna have to go into work
Yeah.
anyway. But
Well, you're the actual tag man, so that
yeah, I'm the tag guy.
I'm the
so,
helper.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
man,
It was a
congratulations.
fight.
Yeah.
It was a fight.
Congratulations,
Appreciate
brother.
it.